Y'all, I've had a minute to think because I decided to watch a movie because, this first week of class has been very hectic for me. And I've been in a situation to where I'm like, yeah. So, welcome. I'm your host, Lady Tiffany Ma. You can also call me Lady. You can also call me Lady Tiffany. You can call me Lady Ma. You can call me just Tiffany. Whatever name you want to call me. Welcome to my podcast. Welcome to my live. I want to talk about this docu series real quick, and I'm going to do it. I will link it to my Instagram, but my Instagram is a bunch of Amorian followers, and they may not agree with what I say about Amorian. So, anybody who's watching this, viewer discretion is advised. There is a Morion slander that's going on. So I'm going to tell you where I came up with this conclusion and why I'm coming up to this conclusion. I had to get my head clear though. So I just got finished watching Angels and Demons. And Angels and Demons, I will say this, Inferno had me tripping. But Angels and Demons is one of my favorite out of all of them. Now, I don't know if they're going to do any more of the Dan Brown book series, but Angels and Demons is my favorite one. I do like the Da Vinci Code, and it makes you question things about, the knowledge and what you know about what's going on in the Bible. But this movie, the reason I like this movie is because it talks about the papacy and the line of succession, and it's it's good. I know people who listen to my podcast will probably sit up here and be like, "You just like it because it has the word Illuminati in it." No, I swear I don't. But I never forget when the movie came out, conspiracy theorists were on that ass. They were like, see, we told you the Vatican worked with the Illuminati. Okay. So in this movie, long story short, you see, dang. Why do I keep let me look his name up. All right. In the movie, oh, I also like the soundtrack to this movie also. Ewan McGregor. Okay. I get him and Jude Law mixed up. I don't know why. Anyway, um, in the movie, what was it Robert Langdon, played by Tom Hanks? He gets tapped by the Catholic Church to figure out what's going on because the Catholic Church comes under fire. Okay, long story short, in the end, they find out the Carmelango, which is played by Ewan McGregor, did all this just to get power. Okay, so you done said that with Carmelango, Camerlingo. Hope I said that right. Okay, his name was Father Patrick McKenna. Okay, so he did all this just to receive power, right? So I'm sitting up here and I'm watching this because what happened was before I watched this, I decided to watch Omarian's docu-series part 3, Omega Gift and a Curse. And it's so funny because the running theme of it is the same. This movie was made, what, 13 years ago? And I'm looking at this documentary, and I'm looking at the last 5 minutes of the documentary series, and then I realized something. Brother Omarion, please do not be mad at me. Do not get upset with me, brother. Do not get upset with me. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. Okay? So the last 5 minutes of the docu-series, Omarion is in the room talking to his manager, Michelle. And they were trying to figure out why Raz was off the charts. He was just off the charts, acting a fool, you know, stuff like that. And so Omarion, you know, Michelle was like, I wonder why he was acting like that. And Omarion was like, well, Boog is wearing a shirt that says, I don't feel safe here. Just in case you have not seen the scene, I'm not going to play it. I want y'all to hear it, okay? I want y'all to hear it. Y'all already talked about this, so we're going to listen to him. I want you to hear him say it again.
Actually, let me correct myself. Raz-B is officially off the tour. I don't feel safe.
Hear what he say?
Actually, let me correct myself. Raz-B is officially off the tour. I don't feel safe because I feel like Chris.
All right. So Booger, I'm gonna be honest with you. This docu-series is not in chronological order because they showed him going to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and going to Prince's house. Y'all know the date that Raz got kicked off the tour was Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I thought it was weird that they showed they were in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is the day, which is May Day, which I found it funny. I was like, why do y'all call it May Day? They call it May Day. And that's the day Raz got kicked off the tour because he got into a scuffle with his girlfriend, honey. All right. So he's talking with Michelle and he says, well, Boog is wearing a shirt that says, I don't feel safe here. Like clowning Raz, making fun of Raz for having PTSD. And Michelle said it right. He definitely has PTSD. I don't think he's bipolar at all. I just think he has PTSD. Okay. So, because the way he cut it and the way they edit the preview to it was they making it seem like he was crying about what Boog did. But if you watch the docu-series, that's not what happened. It's actually Omarion that asked him, what's up, you know, what's going on with you? And Raz says nothing about, well, they kind of know that it's Boog, but he's saying basically he had a hard time. He's having a hard time going through the tour and getting through the tour because he's coming back from a different country. And my thing is, he still ain't talked about what happened over there. Okay? He ain't talked about what happened over there. He ain't alluded to what happened over there. So we don't know what went down in China. Okay? He said he enjoyed China, but he never specifically talked about anything that happened in China. So I mean, you got the childhood trauma he dealt with his cousin, and then you have the stuff that I don't know what he dealt with in China. Because keep in mind, when he was in China, he had this weird incident that happened. Okay, he had this weird incident happen where I think he was high. He said he was high. He was high, and I guess he got overwhelmed and he got upset. And then, long story short, I don't know. I just know that he cut his arm so severely to where he cut his pinky almost nearly off to where he can't feel his pinky anymore. So he may like China better, but you had some craziness going on when you went to China. And that's the thing that I want to know. I want to know what happened to him in China. Raz B, not Morian. Morian just in this picture, okay? Anyway, so Michelle was trying to reason with him. And basically Michelle's talking to him and she said, Amorian, she's like, I mean, if anybody understand what you're going through, it would be him because he gets stabbed in the back 15,000 times. This is where I'm calling bullshit. Okay? I caught that bullshit because I was giving him a chance and I was sitting up here defending him as a true fan, and I'm a fan. I love this guy, and I met his brother, and his brother is a great person. Never met him, but based off of this and based off of this part, he been stabbed 1,000 times behind his back. Can we talk about who he stabbed first before he started getting stabbed? Because karma is karma, okay? And he turned around and did the same thing again. Karma is karma. Karma does not make any mistakes. The first person you stabbed behind the back was Raz. Let's call a spade, okay? And Bull did not lie when he said that you're the one that told Stokey Stokes over there, aka Stoke the Stroke, that y'all were trying to leave the situation. You did that. Okay? Boog did not lie when he said that. When they were trying to leave the abusive situation they were in, you told on them. So for someone to sit there and say that you've been stabbed in the back 1,000 times, let's talk about the first person you stabbed in the back, which is still the same people you still stabbing in the back after all these years, which is J Boog, Raz B, and Lil Face. So when Michelle was talking about him, she was just ego boosting. She was ego boosting him, saying if anybody understand how it feels to be stabbed, it would be this man right here himself. So I don't know if y'all noticed this trend that's been going on lately. Let's talk about this trend that's been going on because I've been catching that trend. Okay. Okay. I guess it ain't gonna show on here, huh? Recently on the internet, and I blame somebody named Tweet for this because she was the one that said that. Okay, because for Black people, our Jesus will look like Orion and Omorion. So I blame Tweet for this because she was saying, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the best of Christians, but I know blasphemy when I see it. Okay. So don't sell me, don't sell me piss and tell me it's lemonade. All right. Blasphemy is blasphemy. Even though the image of Jesus is actually what's his name, Borgia? Okay, honey. But this is how it all starts, because the image of Jesus is not the actual image of Jesus. It's just one of the Borgias. Okay? So the image you see, this white dude, is totally opposite of what in the world, honey? Why can't I press this? Here we go again. Then I'm over here talking about pressing. Lord Jesus. Hold on. Why this won't let me click it? Let me see it. So people have been on the internet talk about how Orion looked like Jesus. Okay. All right. And like I said, the image of Jesus, the image y'all see of Jesus is a white guy. The Bible did not describe no dude with no 1A hair. Okay. This is the image. This is not the image. But this is what somebody said. It says, I'm going to print this out and pass it out to all of the old Black folks in my family and tell them this is a picture of Black Jesus. And this is Orion. How blasphemous that is, okay? Like I said, I love Orion. I love Omorion. But I'm not going to sit up here and commit blasphemy and say that you are Jesus Christ. Like I said, that white dude ain't Jesus, okay? The Bible said a hair of wool. So Orion's hair is more like wool than the damn motherfucker y'all keep putting in y'all damn pedestal, okay? You go over there to in the Europes and stuff like that, Jesus looks like Orion. Okay, don't get twisted. And Mother Mary looks like Lupita. This trend has been going on the whole freaking time, right? So while I'm watching this movie and when I was watching this, I was kind of felt some kind of way because I'm gonna tell you this. I get what Omorion is doing, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I believe Omorion is gonna he's going to tell you the root of B2K problems. So trust me, trust and believe he is. I think he's slowly doing it because like they're trying to keep you tuned in. Okay, nobody's gonna give you the conclusion of anything. Nobody gonna tell you anything, and these are just 30-minute snippets. Okay. But he is going to tell you who the problem is because this thing is supposed to go all the way up to now, where he is going to eventually talk about the verses. and the politics of the verses. Okay, so I get where he's going, but I don't appreciate that Michelle kind of put him in his Jesus-like way. Because for her to say, this man understand how it feels to be stabbed 1,000 times. Okay, but let's talk about the first person he stabbed in the back. Not this guy. Orion didn't stab nobody, okay? We love you, Orion. This guy right here. The first person you stabbed was Raz. So we really gonna go there? Moses with good skin? We're gonna go there? We really gonna go there? I am not okay with this. I am not okay with you comparing yourself to Jesus Christ. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So Moria fans, y'all can bite me. I don't like it. Amoria knows better because he was raised in a Christian household. I know he's in spirituality, he's into spirituality, but everybody has a higher being that they talk to, that they believe in, that they pray to. Everybody had that. So you know it as a spiritual person, as a spiritual being, whether you see God as the universe, which God is the universe, I can't deny that. When you see God as universe, the creator, higher being, God, Allah, Yahweh, Buddha, whoever you see as God, you know that. Okay? So you know better to make it seem like you're some deity. This is why you are busting your ass really hard right now. This is why you're falling flat on your ass again. Except for this time, it happened faster. It took a number of times for you to bust your ass. Because you bust your ass when you made the album was it Illusion? You start busting your album with that, and then you bust your ass even more when you sat there and you compared yourself to Jesus. For you to talk to Raz and tell Raz, I know how it feels to be stabbed in the back, when you're the first person to stab him in the back. You took his group. You took his boy band. This is why you are falling so hard. Because you still don't see the error in your ways. You still don't see it. Arrogance don't get you nowhere. Okay, we all get humble. I get humble. And matter of fact, I humble myself because I don't want life to have to humble me. I did not like that. I did not like that you comfort him and then you turn around and make it seem, well, I've been stabbed in the back too. So if anybody know how it feels to be stabbed in the back, it would be me. You stabbed that man that's crying in front of you first. Grant, he got stabbed by not only you, he got stabbed by his own damn cousin. Bastard. Oh, grown ass, oh, nasty, stinking ass man over here playing children against each other. And then you turn around and did it again. 18 years later. tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. If you want this cycle to stop reacting the same way you did as a teenager. And I'm realizing that with myself too. Because I'm starting to act the same way I did every time I went to college and I showed my butt. And I'm sitting up here. I did the same thing recently because I get overwhelmed and I get scared. And then I sit there and drop out like a dumbass. We ain't doing this at 40. So I'm going to have to bite the bullet. I don't appreciate that. Like I said, I'm looking in my eyes. I'm looking with my real eyes. I'm looking through my spiritual eyes. And like I said, I was trying to figure out why people were dragging you. I guess they caught your spirit before I did. And the thing is, I don't even think he's a bad guy. I don't think Omarion is a bad person. But I don't appreciate that he has to ego boost to make himself look good. Yes, Boog and Fizz are douchebags, okay? What are you expecting out of a Leo and a Sagittarius? I ain't saying Leos are assholes, but just know that Virgo season is die. So I'm going to do some dragging the next few weeks. No, I ain't saying that, I'm just saying we know how manipulative that is, okay? The truth of the matter is, Boog, it's too many people with egos in this situation, okay? It's everybody's problem is their ego. It's not just Omarion's ego, it's Raz's ego, it's Boog's ego, and it's Fizz's ego. Y'all repeating history again. Well, granted, I will tell you this. The interview you did on 106 Park after the breakup, I was impressed. But I did not deal with the mudslinging. Now, I will say this. There was some honesty when he was talking about Fizz. I'm not telling y'all everything was when he was talking about Fizz and how Fizz viewed things. And he said a very big thing that played a very big part to me when it came to this whole thing. Some people don't know how I feel to have siblings. Okay? And that plays a huge part in how you deal and how you work with others. And he was saying how Fizz didn't have a brother. And he's like, Raz has a brother. So Raz understand how it feels to have a brother. If you don't have a brother, you don't know how to have a brotherhood with no man. It's the same thing when you don't have a sister. And you're trying to have a sisterhood with another woman. But she ain't got sisters. So she don't know how to be around other women. A lot of you bitches are hateful and y'all got sisters. I'm going to call a spade a spade. Y'all hateful even when y'all have sisters. But I just don't appreciate you telling someone that you stabbed first, that you know how it feels to be stabbed all the time. The world's biggest and the most stabbed person to me would be Raz B. And I don't even like him. I don't even freaking like him. But I understand why he's the way he is. I understand. But I don't like him. I'm not going to tell you why. I'm not going over the story because we're trying to grow the hell up. Okay? We're trying to grow the hell up for the sake of humanity because everybody else is being childish and I'm tired of being childish and I'm just ready to grow the hell up. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this childish back and forthness. I'm tired that everybody, the most popular marriage about B2K is Boog. No, it wasn't. Boog was right there with Raz. Boog like a little girl. And see, that's the thing. When Boog was addressing him, he still had his ego. And he still was being childish. The main thing you posted was something about being childish. You're childish. It's childish to say, I'm a better singer than Omarion. No, 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 no. No, we established that Raz is a great singer, but I mean, it seemed like Raz had nothing to do with what y'all talking about. You big up yourself, you big up Fizz, but you didn't big up Raz. Then Raz sitting over here doing an interview, dragging Omarion, and Omarion was the only one that had his back when these two fools were sitting there making fun of him for having PTSD breakdowns. Now I see the issue is ego. This is why none of y'all, nobody fuck with y'all. It's ego. It's all y'all. It's not just Omarion. I know Raz said nobody fucking with Omarion. Nobody fucking with you neither. You Bullet Fizz. Nobody's dealing with you because y'all have an ego. All four of you niggas. So that people sit up there and buy your tickets to break the internet, then y'all can't act right. Y'all acting a fool. Act like you been somewhere. Act like you had something. Act like you know about these things. That's what the little speeches I used to get when I was a kid. All the time. When you get in the store, act like you been somewhere. You're acting like y'all just got fame again as teenagers. And y'all acting like teenagers when you damn near 40. So it's another thing I want to talk about while I'm talking about this. It's frustrating when the guys in your childhood can't get together and you want them to do good so bad, but you realize that their problem is themselves. I want to talk about this again too. I talk about this. I don't know why I keep spelling millennium to it like Fizz. But I did. I want to talk about this. Me and my mom was talking about this, and this is the one thing that just like irking the hell out of me right now. Okay. You know, Mario won the verses. Why the fuck is he opening up for Bow Wow's ass? This is another thing y'all epically fail at. Y'all take somebody who's really talented, and because they don't have fame like you do, or fans like you do, you make them open up for you. Mario's Pinky is more talented than Bow Wow. Oh, that's big. Why is this a thing? Why can't Mario headline his own tour? And then y'all know, I'm gonna say this: Mario really do get the last laugh because he got more money than Mario is about to get on this little tour. Why is this a thing? She was talking to me to see if I wanted to go to the Millennium Tour. I was like, no, until y'all do right by Mars. I'm not. I'm tired of you niggas. I'm tired of this. And I'm trying to figure out why Day 26 is doing a reunion. Nobody gives a damn about Day 26. Nobody cares. Stuff like this fire me up. Why Mario is opening up again for non-talented ass Bow Wow? Snoop Dogg wrote your little bitch, didn't he? Not you. Because you did your own shit. You would be sitting up here writing still. Yeah, I'm sitting up here drinking dark soda like my freaking math teacher. Oh my God. And y'all, I'm determined y'all gonna give me my R&B tour. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this: the reason why the Millennium Tour didn't do good. I mean, not Millennium. The Scream Tour didn't do good is because y'all don't have respect for each other and y'all talent. Okay, I will say this: Bow Wow is a trailblazer. Okay, most of these artists who are popular right now, I mean, most of these artists that came up behind him, he trailblazed for them. It's 11:12 on the dot. See, you messing with me, sir. I don't like it. Leave me alone. I told you to get out of here with that. All right. So the problem is y'all don't have respect for each other and y'all contribution to this. If y'all had respect for each other and your contribution to this, y'all would still be relevant. Like y'all wouldn't have that big old. I don't know why they keep giving me a taco truck on this game. I don't appreciate y'all giving me a taco truck. Um, y'all don't have respect for each other's talent. Don't have respect for your contribution. If y'all had respect for each other's contribution, we won't be having an argument over this. Okay? We won't be having this argument. Y'all all play a contribution to this. Y'all have respect for each other's talent. Y'all don't. Y'all have respect for each other. And the disrespect did come into play with when Mario said Mario opening up for me as usual. And then y'all put Mario on a ticket, but he's still opening up for Bow Wow. That's the disrespect. Oh Lord, I'm typing nothing. That's the disrespect. Not y'all here on a Sunday night. Yo, you're kidding me, right? Okay. What was it? They renumbered the sections. That's what I don't like about State Farm Arena. They renumbered the section. I remember the section we used to always use was 117 and 118. 118 was near the stage. 117 was where you could see it. Now it's 120. I don't like it though. I don't like it. Oh, the show starts in October. Oops. Also, because I gotta talk about this. I want to talk about this too. I don't like how they. I know. I don't like. Here's the thing: when somebody at their lowest, why y'all kick them even lower? I don't like that. Dang. You know he lost the verses, and you kick him lower. You gonna kick Amorian even lower than what he already is? Like that's disgusting. There's nothing cute about that to me. I don't find that to be cute. That's actually offensive to me. That okay, so we gonna follow the crowd because the truth of the matter is this: Amorian does sell tickets. He has a group of fans, and they're willing to buy to see him. I mean, they travel across the country to see him. Okay, granted, you know. So I find it to be weird that you will kick somebody who sell tickets off a tour. Like I think that's weird because it wasn't like he didn't sell tickets. So why would you take him off the ticket? I don't care what happened at Versus. I genuinely don't. What happened at Versus was at Versus. So you gonna kick somebody while they down and say, "Hey, we had a good run, but it's fine. We chose to roll with Mario when you kicked Mario off the tour first. I don't like it. It goes back to where people say the it can only be one theory came from. Now I don't know what happened in Washington D.C. Was it Washington D.C. or was it Maryland? I don't know. People say it was Maryland. People say it was Washington D.C. I don't know, girl. I don't know. It was in the DMV area where they did their first day show together. I don't know if it because he was being difficult or was it because he was being difficult during the Millennium Tour last time because he made it a thing with Bow when State Farm Arena was which Atlanta was just cheering Bow on. My hand is cramping up. I don't even know why my hand is cramping up like that. It sucks. Oh my Jesus, my Jesus. My hand's cramping up. I'm trying to clean this comb that has debris from my hair in it. But you want to sit up here. I just don't. I don't like that. That's another thing I don't like. Now I don't know if there was a thing where they're like, okay, well we want Mario on the tour, and he was like, well I'll do the tour if you let me open. As long as I say opening act, I will do the tour. And it wouldn't make any sense Not opening. As long as I stay a headliner, I do the tour. And my thing is, you didn't make Mario the headliner anyway. So I mean, it's Bow Wow. So you can't say it wasn't that you weren't gonna let him be the headliner. Now I will say this: in the black community, y'all make people feel low, and y'all don't care how low you make somebody feel. Like I said, it probably could be the thing where Mario didn't want to deal with the Mario. I don't know what happened backstage. But Amorian said he is going to talk about what happened at the Versus. Hmm. I want to see what he going to talk about with the Versus. I do. Because he said he's going to talk about that in his documentary. He's going to talk about the Versus as well. So I guess he's going to add that in the end. This is going to be the last episode. We still haven't got to the part where they didn't kick Rez off the tour. I mean, shit. Which they were trying about to kick his butt off the tour earlier. Well, I think they showed the part where I don't know, the way they edit it is weird. Oh my god. My hand's locking up. Ugh. Shake it off, shake it off. The way they edited it was weird. I'm not quite sure if they were explaining why they kicked him off the tour. But I know, okay, I don't want to tell y'all, I want y'all to watch it. I don't believe in taking food off somebody's table, unlike other people. You know, I don't believe that. But the last episode, the episode was the second episode, second chapter. He was talking about this thing, and they were talking about the tour, and they were saying that it was Michelle. They were saying basically Raz had no representative. Which you don't ever go nowhere with no representative, friend. You don't ever do that. Oh my god. Shake it off. My finger. Oh my god, it cracked up. They said he had no representatives and he had nobody that defended him. I believe it. Because he didn't. Everybody else had people who represented them and defended them. But he didn't. All he had was his brother. And, you know, it's not my story to tell with his brother. Let me see. Do I have anything else I want to talk about besides this crap? Because I'm just over. I'm tired of these guys not having respect for each other and each other's talent and what each other brings to the table. Because they all bring something to the table. All members of B2K bring something to the table. So I don't like when y'all say one of the members are irrelevant. They all are relevant. They all mean something to each other. Okay? I don't like it. But that's the problem. Y'all don't have respect for each other. When you don't have respect for each other and each other's talent and stuff like that, you're going to have this little fallout right here. Y'all have to respect each other and what each other brings to the table. And I think that's the main issue with all of them. They have no respect. The fact that Mario's opening up for Bow Wow, once again, you don't have respect for him and his talent, how talented he is as a guy. You don't respect that. B2K ain't got respect for each other. I mean, you over here talking about like Amorian doesn't have platinum album. And Amorian's talking about the other guys aren't doing anything or pushing anything in effort on the tour. You have to respect each other for what each other do. I mean, yes, there may be points where some people are liabilities, but you also got to highlight, if you want people to see the good side of you, you got to talk about other people's good side as well. Does that make sense? And it's like, I just feel like this group of people, because they came from my generation, were fans of these people when they were younger. The issue is that they don't have respect for each other and each other's contribution. And y'all wonder why branches of hip hop and R&B are falling, because these guys don't have respect for each other. Y'all don't have respect for each other. You have to have respect for each other's contribution. Y'all can't be going around here tearing each other down, ripping each other apart, saying bad things about each other, saying so and so and this, so and so and that, so and so lip sync. It's crazy to me. You said that, we let Morian be the lead singer of the group. You agree that he's a leader though, right? So if he's a leader, he's supposed to lead by an example. And he's not doing a good job with doing that. With that being said, I hope you guys have a lovely night. I'm going to probably come back on here next week. I got some stuff I got to do. I just realized I need to buy 2 psychology books. Oh, Jesus, help me. Jesus, help me. Lord, help me. And I'm not talking, what was it? What they call Ryan? Jesus Devontae Christ. Now, I know the girl who started that. Her name is Anissa. And she was the one that was calling Jesus Devontae Christ. Then all of a sudden, everybody started calling Orion Jesus Devontae Christ. With that being said, thank you guys for coming to my live. Thank you for the live. I don't know if I'm gonna come back on here this weekend. Cause I gotta figure some stuff out. I just put a monkey wrench in my whole life again. That being said, I am so outie. I'm gonna watch Jesus Devontae Christ on OnlyFans.